Okay, this is a 2022 Catalina Legacy Edition. It's the 283 RKS. We've had a few issues with it. The usual stuff. Well, when we got it, the refrigerator didn't work. Took them about 8 months to get a replacement. The black water tank valve drip leaks over time. It kind of adds up. When you take that cap off, you'll get a bunch of crap coming out. They've tried a couple of times. They claim to have fixed it a couple of times, never have. So one of my projects this year will be to replace that valve. The only other issue, and this was a serious one, is when we bought it, the exterior lights did not work. They ordered a replacement set. It took about 4 months. Turned out it was the wrong ones, and they fit up there under the awning. Took them another 3 months to get the right one. And then last December, my daughter was staying in the RV, and I'll see if I can get a close-up here. Right there, can't really see it very well, but the light shorted out, caught fire, melted the canopy, so that now when you open the canopy up, every rotation of that canopy is about a foot and a half. You've got a hole in the canopy. The only reason that didn't catch fire and we lost the whole trailer was because it was raining and it put it out. Coachman, they're like, nah, you're outside your 1-year warranty, not our problem. The light manufacturer, they wanted to know what size fuse was in the main fuse box, so we took a picture. We've never touched the fuse box. All the fuses are 15 amp. And they said, well, we're not going to do anything because that shouldn't be more than 2 amps. Despite the fact that up there in the corner, you can't see it, I'll show you when I get it out, there is a 5 amp LED light controller, which should limit the amperage to the lights, because the circuit that's got the 15 amp fuse, that is also the motor for the awning. So I think that's correct. So basically I'm stuck fixing it myself. So this is going to be a video of me removing that LED light to start, and then I got to see about ordering a replacement. I'll be back in just a second after I get set up. Okay, I've taken the camera off the stand, so it might be a little bit wobbly. I want to get a close look at this. I had to extend the awning just a little bit. So here's the end. As you can see, the retainer, they cut it about 4 or 5 inches in. So we're going to slide that off. And this just slides onto here. And then your LED, which comes in multiple lengths. So then they cut it, and all they did was wrap some electrical tape around the end. Not even really sealed. I'll have to look see what the manual on the new light when I order it says for that. And then all you do, slide the retainer off. For the rest, and I'll put this down there. And that just, so hopefully the new awning, when we order it, will have this retainer piece on it. I'm going to order that off of Amazon. I'll have to figure out exactly which one I'm going to get, because I don't know right now. Okay, I've got to move this. I'm just going to lay that down there. Okay, I'm going to put the camera back on the stand just for a second. And I'm going to move the camera, move the steps. And up we go. This is the burnt out section right here. I might have a bit of trouble getting that off. Actually, I'm going to bring the camera back up. Give you some close-ups of what I'm looking at. So, there's the LED controller. Has an output of 3 times 2 amp, which according to the LED manufacturer is irrelevant because there's a 15 amp fuse in the main circuit. I'm not an electrician, but I'm calling BS on that. That's just their excuse to not do anything. Here I notice the cover is cracked. It's quite discolored. If I can get it all. And down here, this was supposed to be a multicolor LED. It only ever did white. I don't know if that's because of the they gave us the wrong remote with it or what, I don't know. Here is a close-up of the burnt out section. Might make it a bit of a challenge for me to get off because that'll all be melted together. The cover will not slide off. And there's one of the melted holes. It's about 1 foot away, which is about 1 revolution of the canopy. And that hole is every foot all the way out to the very end of the canopy. So this canopy's toast. So I'm going to try now to take that. As you see, that caught fire pretty good. So I'm going to try now to take this off. Luckily, it didn't extend any damage to the actual trailer. It's all maintained within the lights and the canopy. I might not even get this off. I might just have to take the whole canopy down, which I was kind of hoping not to do right now. Because although not perfect, the canopy is at least still usable somewhat. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. I'm going to put the camera back on the stand. Okay, camera's running. Let's see what we can do. Down this one, it won't slide. Problem's going to be that it's just melted on there. I don't know if I can get this thing to... Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, as I thought, that is bits falling out of it. That's not coming off. I might have to cut that. Untuck my shirt. Go to the other side. Put this right there. Okay, here we go. There's the ends. Some of this is still stuck up to the canopy. It's melted, so I'm going to need a new retainer as well. This is supposed to be glued. It's got a 3M self-adhesive backing strip that they never used. I don't see any other damage to it. This is the plug end. Looks like it's all heat shrink. Looks good. I see a little bit of corrosion on the prongs, not much. Anyway, off to Amazon to see about ordering a new one. If you're watching this and you've replaced an LED light on yours and you have a particularly good one you'd want to recommend, in the comments below, let me know. Hopefully I'll see it before I order anything. Have a great one. We'll be back when we got some parts to install.